Hello everyone and welcome back to Satisfactory. Today we will start out by building this factory, which will be making us the modular frames which we have been in need of for a while now. After that we will set these two up, where as you can see we will make some steel pipes and steel beams, two more resources that we have been short of for a while now. But our biggest achievement in this episode is going to be this, a nice little copper station, where, as you might be expecting, we will pick up some copper and ferry it all the way back to the main base. Well, anyways, let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. And we are back. Okay, so I think it's pretty obvious that today we will continue building our, production facilities. Well, I think today we will continue by, I think it's time to start disassembling this whole place, and I think I will start on that end. I've been meaning to do this for a while now, and it's about we actually did it for real this time. So let me get on ground level, or we can do it from here. We'll start there and start disassembling everything. Okay, as far as I can tell, we are done disassembling this place, and I don't see any dismantling crates left behind. So yeah, I think we can move on to building the modular frame factory. Well, I would like to keep the deposits open from this point on. So if you don't mind, I will try to, keep them accessible. Let me see. I think this is the outer edge of that deposit. And let me see. I think this deposit is, ends right around here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the middle of the space in between these deposits. Okay, I think this is where we will build our modular frame factory. Okay, so this time around I think I will go a little bit higher than I did before. Yeah, I think that will do us some good. So let me switch over to these foundations and maybe even higher than this, something along these lines. No, I think that this will be high enough. So, as I was saying, this is going to be the middle of these this factory. So let me see. We have 60 coming out of the reinforced plating factory. So let's take a look of the modular frames. We are going to use this recipe. So we need 7.5 per minute of reinforced plates. That is 60 divided by 7.5, that's 8. Okay. I think we can work with that. All right, so in this case, we need to have... I think we will need to have 2 more foundations on this side. And, oh, sorry, 1 foundation on that side and 1 foundation on this side. There, and yeah, we can start attaching the actual blueprints. So, few blueprints, production, and on the right side, we will need a counterclockwise version. Facing, yeah, this way. I think it needs to be more like this. Yeah. And on this side, we will have the clockwise version. Can you please? There we go. Okay. And yeah, this looks correct. Right? Hologram. Yeah. Okay. Is this high enough? Yeah, it's high enough. Okay, let's get rid of these foundations because as usual, I like to have the bottom layer exposed. Just like this. Okay. Next, we can get rid of these now. In fact, we can get rid of these as well because this is the new measuring stick that we are going to use for this particular place. Okay, so this is the 8 assemblers that we will use for this particular factory. Let me quickly put in the power connections for both sides. So this one will go here, and this one will go, let me see, I think it needs to go here. Next, let's hook up, let me see, let me pick up a fixed foundation. So this one will continue from here all the way down. Basically, we need to find a connection point for the power. Yeah, right around here is going to be okay. So we will hook into this one. And this will power this whole place up, right? Right, okay, so it has power. So we will use this alternate bolted frame recipe. Let me quickly paste it into the other machines like that, that's fine. And now we need to sort out the actual inputs and in terms of resources. Well, we have the reinforced plating right here, and we have the screws right there. Let me take a look. First, let's build out a platform to sort out the, well, the sorting. Okay, let me remove these for a little bit because I want to have a proper look at the place. Also, this one can go. Okay, so we made a little bit more in here. There we go. So we need to have inputs here and here. Let me see. I think, is this the, yeah, that's a splitter. We are going to have one splitter here, incoming input from this side. You will feed into this one and this one. There, and then we'll place down a conveyor lift right here. Might as well put it in input. Yeah, click. And then we'll have another splitter right here. This one will feed into the outer ones. And once again, a conveyor lift hole here and an elevator. Click. Good. Okay, so this will take care of the inputs. Now we need to sort out the actual delivery of these resources. Okay, this one will be on top of the ceiling, and this one will be one step down, I suppose. Something like this. Next, let's put in the hangers. So 1 and 2, you will go here, and you will hook into that one. There we go. Okay. Well, I suppose we can have the reinforced plating feed in here, and the screws can feed in the lower belts. Yeah. Okay, let's take care of that real quick. Yeah, I will sort out the screws. I did mess up that place. Don't worry, I am aware. I think I did leave a little message in the top right corner as usual. I think we should be able to use this one. Let me see. If I bring this one out, yeah, it is completely level. Perfect. Okay, that means that we will need to bring this one down. Or... no, in this case... yeah, in this case, this is not necessary. Which means that we can have this elevator like this, and we don't need to have this. Okay, that's a little bit easier this way. So, well, maybe not clip through that elevator. Okay. We are feeding in the reinforced plates. Great. Now we need to take care of the screws, which will need to come through this way. Let's take a look. Can you please not fight me on this? Thank you. Okay, so we need to hook this one into one of these guys. Well, let's fix this one real quick. As I said, it is highly inefficient because we don't need to merge these lines because, well, they're already fully saturated. You can just simply feed into this one. That's going to be just fine. And I suppose we can use this one as the filling for the dimensional depot. Yeah, sure. Can I do this without... oh, no. This will be okay. Okay, so we need to have a small splitter, yeah, in front of this one. Preferably in a way that will allow us to feed this one through. I think it needs to be here, right? Right, okay. So this one will go into... sorry, this one goes into the... there we go, okay. This one feeds into this one. Main output is on the left. And center is the overflow. Right. So you will feed... let me see. Oh, right, into that line over there. First, let's bring this one out a little bit. Let's bring this one... well, I think we can have an elevator here. That's going to be fine. So you're right in the middle. This one goes all the way up to the ceiling, and that's it. Right, okay. You stop can go away, and you will instead feed in to that one. Well, maybe this way. Yeah, this will work. More like this. Yeah. Okay. Can you please feed into this elevator? Good. And we are pretty much done setting up the modular frame factory at this point, right? Can I see some green lights? Okay, it takes a bit of time to fill up, but everything seems to be working as intended. Yep. What about you? Okay, everything is filling up perfectly well. Next, let's sort out the dimensional depot. For this one, we need to go back to the main base, or the old main base, and pick some of the defunct storages up. There we go. After we are done with the modular frames, I think we will move on and sort out the steel production. It has been a long time coming, because there is no steel production on the old platform at this point. And we really need to sort that one out. Also, how are we on the iron parts here? Okay, we still have some rods coming in, but the screws are... yeah, the screws are done at this point, but we still have a lot of plates. Oh well, do you have anything for us? Ooh, heavy frames, thank you. Anyway, as I was saying, I will pick up, yeah, the reinforced plate storage, the modular frame storage. Anything else we can pick up? What is this? I think this is the steel stuff, right? I think so. It's such a mess, it's hard to tell, but yeah, I think we can pick these up as well. Right. Okay. Well, they will come in handy once we are dealing with the actual steel production. Okay, so unfortunately we need to make our way back this way because, well, the power pack is not really suited for fast travel. Okay, so we are back here, and for now I will only put in a temporary dimensional depot. We will put in a better one once this place is a lot longer. This is basically just a start of the factory floor. In fact, I will just put it right here on the ground, that's fine. Merge them into this one like so. Did I put it correctly? Yes, I did. So why don't you want to snap in place? Ah, it's fine. There. No. That's the... that was the splitter. We need to have the mergers feed into this one and feed in there. Good. Okay. So now we have these guys back on the network. That's great. What's next? Well, the next thing is, of course, the steel, as I have said. I believe we have a iron line that is not being used at the moment. I think it's coming in from the old iron production facility. Let me take a look. So down here, one of these belts, yeah, this one is feeding into the second level, which is not built yet. Basically, yeah, that line over there. Well, this will do for now. What is the output of this place, by the way? So it's 45, right? Yeah, 45. Input and output. So that is, I believe, 3 blueprints. So that is 12 times 45 for 540. Okay. I don't really want to do maths on this one yet, so I think I will just build the start of the factory, and we will sort out the actual numbers at some point, not right now. Right next to the iron rod factory, I think is going to be okay. Right, and we only need constructors for this one too. Okay. Let me build out a little bit further this way. So we are going to have the same kind of 4-tile wide factory like this, then a spacing between the two buildings of 2 tiles, and then another factory right there. And this is going to be the edge of the building. Okay. Yeah, might as well start putting things in. So let me just check what is the consumption rate of the steel production. So here, steel beams are 60 per minute and the pipes are 30 per minute. Okay, I will not do any kind of maths. I think I will put in, yeah, 8 in this one and 8 constructors in this one, and that's going to be fine. We will split the current steel output, and that's going to be fine, at least for the time being. I will rethink the numbers at a later date. So, blueprints, constructors, we need to start with the counterclockwise version in this corner. Oh wait, in this corner. Yeah, there, and the clockwise version there. No, not there. Clockwise version there. Good. Okay, and then the counterclockwise version again, facing this way, right attached to that corner, and the clockwise version. Can you please attach yourself? Oof, that was lucky landing. And yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, let's sort out the power, and thankfully, since these are single blueprints on both sides, we don't really need to worry about belts at the moment. At a later date we will, but not right now. Let me just gain access to the front of the house. Also, yeah, these can go away. And wait, this one is misaligned. Switch over the blueprints, and you need to be here. Okay, is this correct? Yeah, this one looks correct. Okay. So as I was saying, let's sort out the power. Everything should be facing the right way. Okay, we have power. I think I will do the steel beams on this side and the steel pipes on the other factory. Good, and this will be for the pipes. Good. Now, as I have said, we will be splitting the current line, which means that, well, first we need to have an individual splitter for the factories. So this one will be, yeah, here, and this one will be here. These are permanent. These will not change in the future, or very unlikely that they would change. And there, and there. And then we will have a temporary splitter, which will get fed from the current steel smelting, and this will split the line in between these two factories. This will go away in the future. So this one needs to feed from, yeah, from this one. Okay, we can stop sinking the steel. Okay, this will give us the steel production that we need. Of course, I will set up a temporary dimensional depot for each of these, and that is going to be it for the time being. In fact, it's going to be so temporary that I'm not even going to be bothered about proper placement. This will be okay. In fact, I will only feed one side. That's how unbothered I am about this. By the way, I am curious. So the input of the beams is 60. So 60 times 8 plus the 30 for the pipes. 30 times 8, that's 720. Okay. So we are not producing the required amount of steel, but that's fine. We only need a certain amount, not too much. That's going to be okay. All right, so we are done with the steel. Anything else we want to do? We are still about halfway done in the recording. Let's take a look at the recipe book. All parts, and let's take a look. So let's go, scroll down. Maybe we should start sorting out the copper production at this point. Let me take a look. If you don't mind, I will actually go to the interactive map on the net, and I will take a look at the interactive map, of course. And in case you didn't know, there is a site that is satisfactory-calculator.com. I will put it into the top right corner as usual. And there is an interactive map. If you want, you can even upload your save file to it, and it will show you where your factories are and all that kind of stuff. But for now, I am only really interested in seeing where the different copper ore deposits are. You know what? I think what we will do is hook into the triple normal copper deposit that is to the east of our coal power lake. And along the way, we will run into 2 more normal deposits. And I think that is going to be our copper line for the time being, at least. Later on, we will do much better pickups. Well, not much pure deposits on the map, but oh well, that's going to be fine. Okay, so as I was saying, I will try to find this location on the map. So it should... oh, right, it's right there. This is what I found. Okay, I will mark or place down a... whatchamacallit, stamp so we can follow it. Highlight stamp. And it is right there. Well, how are we in terms of transportation around those parts? Oh, right, this is the sinkhole fields. Well, I suppose we can split off the main line here, feed it through this arch, and that will give us access to it. Okay, let's take a look that way. So first, where exactly are we going to split off? Okay, right before the silica station. We already have quite a few switches around this part, so that might make things a little bit interesting. But I think it's going to be doable. Okay, take out the jetpack and we are on our way. Right, so basically we need to split off the main line right around here. And I think we can do it right on top of this station. Then go down a little bit, feed through that arch, and it's going to be a straight line to that new copper station. Okay, don't stand on the tracks. So, any better way of doing this? Technically, we could bring it this way as well, through these roads, and feed them into the main line right here. That will be very close to the station too. But we already have established railroads here, so I think it's going to be a little bit easier this way. And we can use these 45-degree platforms from here. Okay, so if we do it here, that should be okay. Right. First, let's build the switch. Also, we can switch over to the hover pack now. So, as usual, we are going to have a switch of 3 tiles width or length, or I don't know what to say. Yeah, these, and that's it. Okay. You will need to stop here. And on this side here. Why did you... There we go. Why did I lose power for the hover pack? I have no idea. Don't ask. Anyways, this will hook into... Right. These need to be one step closer, right? Is this going to be enough space for the curve? Yep, perfect. Okay. And you will do this. Right. You will hook into that one, and you will hook into that one. There we go, a bog standard railway junction. Okay, next, the signals, as usual, start with the path signals. Path signal going into the junction, and into the junction, and block signals leaving the junction. That's it. Interchange is up and running. Okay. And we can start building the ramp going down right away. But first, let's clear the way. This tree, that, or maybe not. I think we could have gone under it, but it's too late now. I don't think we can pick up the obelisk, so yeah. But these will have to go away. And we are out of obelisks. Okay, fine. Let me quickly place down an equipment workshop and make some. Let me see, special equipment workshop, and there we go. Obelisk. Also, what's the deal with the rifle ammo? Oh, right. I keep forgetting that I deleted the elevator for the smokeless powder that is feeding into the dimensional depot at the refinery. And whenever I'm there, it's on my mind that yes, we need to put it back, but I keep forgetting that once I'm done with the other job I'm doing there, I already forgot that we need to take care of that. Anyways, this one needs to go away, this one needs to go away, and we can start the ramp here. But as I said, first, we need to take care of these guys. Good. And as usual, this flower is indestructible. Not great, but not much we can do about that. Okay, 2-meter ramp, please. Going straight down. Are we going to have enough space? No. Not great. And, well, I think we are going to have enough space on this side. Should I just rebuild? We only need to rebuild one side, so yeah, let's do it. There we go. Okay. Let's put in the signals once again. So that signals in, in, and block signals out, out, and out. That's it. Okay, placeholders can go away. Now we have enough space. So you will dock under this. Okay. So as I said, you will dock under this arch right here. First, let's bring out this tracks because I want to have some power, please. So you will do the transition from here. Okay, and now we have power here. Great. Yeah, these trees will very likely need to go away. Or maybe not, I don't know. These ones will need to go away, but that one might be able to survive. Let me see. First, let's actually take out the 1 meter foundation. Okay, I think that one can survive. You know what? I think this one can survive as well. That's going to be okay. And let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have a nice gentle transition down. Now about this one, after we are done with or over this little ridge or cliff or whatever you want to call it, then we will start going down again. And I think this time around we can build all the way down to the ground level. Well, not quite to ground level completely, but close enough. Yeah, I think we can start building the station now. Okay, let's switch over to the 1 meter foundations. There and there. Let's see. So we have 3 deposits right there. And they are normal. I believe that will give us 300 per minute. So, yeah, not much, but I think for the time being, we are not going to use all that much copper if we are doing things right. So I think this one is going to be okay for the foreseeable future. Okay, let me quickly take care of these guardians and then we will move on. Oh wait, we can kill these guys with a simple obelisk. If we are lucky. There we go. Okay, where was the other one? Here. So, let's place... Oh, did I bring enough resources for the mines? Yes, I did. Okay. So, you will be facing... Well, I think 45 degrees makes sense. Good. And let's overclock them right now before I forget. There, and one more. And done. Good. Let's hook them up to the power, or yeah, let's just give them individual power poles. That's fine. Just like this. Good. Now, where do we want to build the station? I think this one needs to come down a little bit further. And we are going to have a nice gentle turn into the station. In fact, let me see. So this one needs to go down, yeah, something like this. Even a little bit further if you have to. Something like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be enough space. Okay. Also, what are you fleeing from? Okay, never mind. So, no, foundation. Foundation, 1 meter like this, and this is where the station will be. So we are going to have a nice gentle turn, and then we can have the station, I suppose, starting here. I don't know how big we need to make this one. Let me see, how are the tracks again? So we are going to have, yeah, this side will enter the station and this side will leave back to where we came, which means that this side will need to come out a little bit further. I think we are going to have enough room. Yeah, that's going to be fine. So we will enter the station here and then curve back and leave that back the way we came. Okay. You can come down now. Also, right, another unwelcome guest. Or, well, technically speaking, we are the unwelcome guest. But you know what I mean. Alright, so... let's quickly build out... yeah, you know what? Let's bring in the train tracks, because I want to have some power in the area. That will make construction a little bit easier. Maybe I should have had a run-up with the jetpack from down there, because we cannot slide on the 2-meter foundations. Or the 2-meter ramps, is what I meant to say. So, as I was saying, here, let me switch over to the hover pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's too long. In fact, there we go. Let's make these nice and proper lengths. So let's make this one another 5-meter transition. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. Just a piece to hook into. There we go. Okay. In fact, these transition foundations can go away. Technically, we don't need these around for the gravitational supports, because in these transitional pieces, I don't think we will have any kind of support. Only on the actual straight pieces like these. Okay, so we need to bring this one all the way down. Preferably without losing power. And I think we are going to have a ramp turn of a 3 tiles length right around here. Can you please give me some power? There we go. The way the tracks transfer power is really, I don't know, not weird, but idiosyncratic, I suppose, is a good word for it. Yeah, there we go. I will do a usual 2-meter ramp transition here. And I think that's going to be perfectly fine. Yeah. Placeholder piece, transition, This one can go away and we can have a nice 3-meter wide turn right here. Just like this, okay. Now the station. As I have said, I would like to have a ramp going down into it. So something like this. Yes, perfect. Okay, the station will go right here. For the time being, I think I will have... You know what? I don't know. Ideally... let me just check. I think copper is also a 30-30 input, right? Yeah, 30 in, 30 out. I don't want to use refineries just yet. At a later date, once we are actually starting to run short on these resources, then I will consider it, but not important right now. Oh, right, I might as well show you. Copper ingot. If we are using this recipe, instead of a 1-to-1 ratio, as you can see, this will give us 15 ingots for just 6 ores. That is a super good output, but for the moment it's not necessary. Anyways, how many stations do we want for this place? We only have 3 mines and no more in the area. Also, what is this? I think I marked this. Alright, I think this is the underground uranium deposit. Anyways, well, how many do we want? 3 is overkill and 1 is not enough. And I don't really want to split, have splitters and mergers. Yeah, let's just go for 3 and that's going to be okay. Which means that we will need to have 1 more foundation on this end. Right, but we are poking through a little bit, but I think I'm going to be okay with that. So, transport, train station. Yeah, facing that way, right in the middle. And a pair of... Oh, sorry. We need 1 more. There and there. I don't know how we will be able to deal with this. Can we put it in without... let me see. Will this elevate the station too much? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think we can do it by nudging. Okay, hologram, nudge it in place. Yeah, this way we are not going to have... we are going to have clipping, but this will not elevate the station. Okay, so trade station, please, and 3 of them. There we go. And let me see. I think we are going to have enough space for a turn. So this one needs to go or come all the way here. Can we make a turn? Or is this too tight? Yeah, too sharp. I was afraid of this. Oh well, I suppose. Well, this might conflict or clip into this miner. Yeah. We have progressed too far to... No, wait, it's going to be okay. We will just stop this ramp here instead, and we can have the station 1 step up. That's going to be fine, I suppose. So we need to have a turn of 3 like this, and then another turn of 3 like this. Okay, and this should line up without clipping through the mine. Yeah, perfect. Okay, there we go. So well, technically I'm going to have a placeholder here, ramp transition. We are going to have a nice 4 tile wide turn instead of the usual 3. This one will end in line with the station. In fact, you can hook right in, that's fine. And you can make a nice gentle turn this way. And it is done. Good. Okay. Let's sort out the feeding of these stations. Let me see, input are there, which means that the storages will need to be there we go, like so. Okay, organization, industrial storage, right in line with these foundations, just like this. Good. As usual, we will do this kind of double feeding. And in case you are new to the series, this is necessary to make sure that we are feeding these stations continuously. Because while the loading is going on, the belts will stand still. And this way we can still keep feeding the station or this station storage and not lose any kind of progress. Anyways, you will go into this one. Yeah, let's just bring down some elevators. So, there, and there. You will hook into that one. You will hook into this one, and you go into that one. That's it. And the station can power the central power pole or whichever. This one is fine as well. There we go. Maybe it would be a little bit better if we fed the power like this. It's going to be a little bit neater this way. Let me see. Which is the center point? This one. Okay. Yeah, this will be okay. So you can feed this power pole. It still clips through a little bit on the foundations, but that's fine. How visible is the power cable here? Not the best, but it's okay. So this is Rotterdam. Rotterdam is a copper station. Lovely. And I just double check, I know I did it correctly, but yes, overclocked, and overclocked. Good. Well, technically speaking, we are ready to start delivering the copper to the main base at this point. So if you don't mind, I will go ahead and do just that. Not blueprints, but transport, locomotive, that way, and 3 freight cars. Will this push the train down? No. I would have expected, since the center of gravity is above, I would have expected to push it down, but oh well. Anyways, this is going to be our copper train 1. At the timetable, you will start in Rotterdam to load and add at the main base copper drop-off station. At this point, we should have it set up correctly. I will turn on the self-driving. Let's pick up a load of copper. And yeah, well, technically speaking, yes, that one freight platform at the main base is set up correctly, but we only have a single freight platform there at the moment, and we need 2 more at least. Preferably 4, but in this case only 2 more. So yeah, I will pick up with you once we are back home. And yeah, we need to hurry up because my alarm went off a while ago, and I don't know how many time lapses we are going to have in this one. This might run a little bit longer than usual. Right, as you might have noticed in the time lapse, I did put in a couple of extra signals along the way because, yeah, this train was stuck and it's better this way. Anyways, what we need to do now is, well, wait for this one to stop unloading. There we go. Get rid of this rail segment and put in, you know what, I will put in all 4 freight stations now, facing this way. And there we go. Okay. Next, let's sort out the unloading and then I will say goodbye. We are ready to start setting up a copper smelting facility right here, and this is what we will do in the next episode because we are way over time, so yeah, we have to say goodbye. Also, I think I will end the episode at this iron smelting or iron processing facility because I think in the next episode we will actually start by dismantling it, and then we'll put in the copper station or the copper smelting at the main base. Because this place is, well, there are no more screws, very little rods and no more plates. So yeah, this place is defunct now. I don't know, I will get rid of the road and the trucks and all that kind of stuff. I might keep this building around as a monument or something like that. Or maybe I will remove all the machines from inside and leave the building itself around. I guess I will decide in the next episode. Anyways, as I was saying, we need to say goodbye now because we are way over time. So all that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.